Hi, Roy Williams with Airframe Components, and welcome to episode 2 of our 1980 Piper PA28-161 restoration project. As you recall, 3 weeks ago when we had our first video, we had just received the aircraft in, broken it down, and had started stripping the paint and making repairs. So here we are the first week of May 2019, and most of the repairs on the fuselage have been completed, and just wanted to give you a quick rundown of progress on our project. So as you know, last time we had stripped the paint on the fuselage. We'd left the paint on the upper and lower tail cone skins. These have been changed out, brand new skins here. Again, these were not damaged. These were simply replaced to give us a clean slate at a time of avionics installation to put antennas wherever we wish. The inside of the tail cone has been cleaned and primered. Everything has been detailed in that. Steel fittings at the vertical fin and horizontal stabilizer attach points have been cleaned, inspected, primered, and replaced. Right here at this bulkhead where the step goes, the bulkhead has been replaced. It had damage to it, had corrosion. The step itself has been replaced with brand new. There was damage just due to years of boarding and unloading from the aircraft. The step itself was actually drooped as well, just simply from wear and tear of stepping on and off the aircraft. As you recall, this skin here underneath the baggage door was distorted. This was when the wing had pushed into the aircraft. So this skin has been replaced. The baggage floor skin has been replaced. This intermediate bulkhead right here where the aft attach fitting for the wing is located, this has been replaced as well. The aft attach fitting on both left and right sides had extensive corrosion, so we have replaced these with new fittings. This panel right here behind the main cabin door has been replaced. The only thing wrong with this was the Piper badging that was located right here was faded. We did not want to replace that with a new badge, so we simply changed the skin out to get rid of any rivet holes that would have been here left over from the old badging. One of the main focal points of this restoration project is to show the replacement of the wing spars and wing carry-through. So here in the carry-through box area, we have removed the lower cap at this point. We are waiting on a new cap from Piper, and we will replace that lower cap. This lower cap, along with the new spars in the wings themselves, will give us all brand new structure all the way from tip to tip with the loads in flight. The cockpit area of the fuselage has been detailed as well, cleaned extensively, all the cables removed, inspected, and reinstalled, all the pulleys inspected, replaced as needed, and then everything primered up afterward. We took this opportunity to replace all of the flexible brake lines up underneath the dash, changing out all the old original brake lines with brand new Teflon brake lines with abrasion coating on them. The rubber brake hose that comes from the brake fluid reservoir can down to the parking brake was the original rubber hose. It had a lot of age cracking, weather checking, so that hose has been replaced with new as well. As noted in our first episode, we are going to replace all of the glass in the aircraft, side windows with thicker material. The windshield, we're going to go with the one-piece windshield option. We're using all of LP Aeroplastics products here. As you can see, we've already chopped out the center bar for the front windshield, replaced it with the inner structure. One item of note, while we had the windshields out, in the lower corners, both left and right, here in the lower corner of the windshield, there's a little steel bracket in here that holds all the structure together. Both steel brackets, left and right sides, were extensively corroded. Those have both been replaced with brand new. Since our last episode, we have removed the engine assembly from the fuselage. This was removed as one complete unit. The engine mount, the propeller, and the nose landing gear all removed as one item. And this gives us access to the firewall. This is the perfect opportunity to detail all the items on the firewall. As you can see, the firewall itself had some paint put on it at one time. This has all been removed. Scotch-Brite and MEK and lots of elbow grease takes all the paint off of that, gets it back to the original galvanized material. The heater distribution box down here at the bottom of the firewall has been totally dismantled, everything cleaned on that, parts replaced in the actuating mechanisms, and reassembled and put back onto the fuselage. A brand new electric fuel pump here and a brand new gascolator. This is a upgraded version from Steve's Aircraft, has been placed here on the firewall as well, and this gives us an opportunity now to detail out any other items we want to. Some electrical wiring, things like that will be replaced as well. But while the engine is removed, that will give us a perfect opportunity and perfect access to all of these items. That concludes today's episode of the Piper Warrior Restoration. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown of some of the highlights, some of the details of the things we've accomplished in the last several weeks. Stay tuned for further episodes of this 1980 Piper Warrior Restoration project.